Hey, yo, 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 yo. Thanks for tuning in, guys. So, we're going to talk about 6.3 comparing functions. So, we're going to look at a table, a graph, and an equation, and then we're going to compare them based on real life situations or compare what's going on with the rates or the slopes or the starting values, the y-intercepts, all that good stuff. So, Josh and Maggie buy MP3 files from different music services. The monthly cost, Y dollars, X songs is linear. The cost of Josh's service is here. So here we have how much Josh pays. So this is 50 cents per song, plus it looks like he has to pay $10 a month just for having the service, and then an additional 50 cents per song. What I want to figure out is here's the cost of Maggie's service. I want to compare Josh's service to what Maggie's paying, and we'll see whose is the better deal. So in order for me to do that, though, I have to figure out what is my rate of change and what is my y-intercept. So what's the slope? What's the y-intercept? And I got to write the equation into y equals mx plus b. So what I want to figure out is first, what is this rate of change? What is the slope? So remember, slope is change in y over change in x. So what am I going up from here to here? This is where a calculator is pretty nice, because you can just do some quick subtraction. What's 990 minus 495? So I know that if I did that subtraction real quick, I would get a change in $4.95. And that's for every 5 songs. So I went up $4.95 every 5 songs. So my slope is $4.95 per 5 songs. Well, really what I want to figure out, well, what's the cost per 1 song? So I can actually do this division right here to figure out how much it costs per song. And when I do that, I'm going to get 99 cents. So if I do 495 divided by 5 in my calculator, I'm going to get 99 cents for every 1 song. So that's my slope. So I know for my equation, it's going to be 99 cents X. Now I got to figure out, do they charge a monthly fee? So they charge 99 cents per song, but do I have to pay $10 a month as well? Do I have to pay anything a month? Because this one's more per song, but this one has the monthly fee. So I'm trying to figure out what's my y-intercept. Well, the y-intercept is whenever x is 0. So that's going to be, well, how much do they pay if they don't have any songs? So what's going to be the starting cost per month? So I want to figure out, well, if I go up 5, I can go down 5 to get to 0. Well, when I went up 5, I had to go up $4.95. When I go down, I have to go down $4.95. Well, that's also going to give me 0. So this company does not charge a monthly fee. They just charge you 99 cents for every song that you want to buy. Where this company, you pay a little bit more up front, but then you pay less per song. So now we can compare, if you're going to download 30 songs, which company is cheaper? Well, X represents 30 songs. So what I'm doing is I'm using 99 cents per song, and I'm also comparing that with 50 cents per song, plus an additional $10 per month. So when 30 songs are downloaded, I'm really just plugging 30 songs in for X. And then again, I can just use a calculator to do that calculation, where I'm going to rewrite my equations with my X plugged in for 30 songs, and then I can actually solve it from there. Now I want to make sure that this looks a little bit better because that's hard to read. There we go. That's 50 cents per song. And again, this is where a calculator would be pretty nice to have. So for 99 cents per song, I'm going to do 99 times 30 in my calculator. And this one, I get $29.70. So that's the total cost for 30 songs. For this service, I need to do 50 cents times 30. Well, that's going to give me 15 plus 10. So this company is going to be $25 per song. I don't know why I wrote y equals twice, but is $25. No, not per song. This is just $25 total for 30 songs. So this service right here, Josh's service, is the cheaper one. So Josh's service is the cheapest for 30 songs because it costs less. Okay. All right. So now we might have to compare a table with a graph. So this is for a typing test, how many words Brian can type based on how many minutes pass. And these are the amount of words Morgan can type based on how many minutes have passed. So what we want to do is we want to find the unit rates because at 0 minutes, neither of them have typed any words. So for Morgan, if I'm trying to find the rate and I want to compare to who's typing faster, I want to figure out, well, how many words is Morgan typing per 1 minute? So this is where I could just do 30 divided by 2, 60 divided by 4, 90 divided by 6, 120 divided by 8. And each one of these I'm going to get 15. So that means that Morgan is typing 15 words per 1 minute. That's his unit rate. I also could use my rate of change. If we went up 30 and I went up 2, I can go down 2. I went up 30 over 2. 30 over 2 is 15. And if I go down 2 and I go down 30, I'll get to 0, 0. So there's no y-intercept, which we already know because at 0 minutes of a test, you haven't started typing. So now for Brian's unit rate, I need to find a perfect point and then find the slope. Well, looks like I have a perfect point. It's at 0.01. But now I got to figure out, well, what's the slope right here? So this is at 1. So per 1 minute, I want to figure out what's this counting by. It's counting by 20s, right? So this is 20 words per 1 minute. Which is also y equals 20x. So the student that types more correct words per minute is just Brian. And we figure that out by finding their unit rates and then comparing them. Okay. Well, let me see how many more we got. This is the last one. So Jamal wants to buy a new game system that costs $200. That's the cost of this game system. It's a nice cheap game system. Maybe it's a used one or it's an older one. He does not have enough money to buy today, so he compares layaway plans at different stores. Layaway is when you purchase it, but then you pay them back as time goes on. The plan at store A is shown on the graph. So this is how much is owed, and then this is on the graph. So this is showing the plan how much is to pay per week after putting some money down in the beginning. Store B requires an initial payment of $60 and weekly payments of $20 until the until the balance is paid in full. So what we have here, we have store A's layaway plan is over here on the graph. And we're going to write the equation of this line right here. So our y-intercept is the starting cost. Well, this is counting by 20, so that's at 100. So it looks like he owes 100 to start. And then we're going down, so it's a negative slope. Okay, and then we're going down. I'll look at this perfect point right here. It looks like we're going down 20 every 2 weeks. So if I go down 20, change in y over change in x every 2 weeks, rise over run, that really means I'm going down 10 every 1 week. So that means this plan, they have to pay $10 a week to pay off the remaining $100. That means that they had to put $100 down in the beginning. Because if it initially cost $200, but the amount they owed, they're starting with only $100, that means they had to put $100 down in the beginning. And then they had to pay $10 every single week until it was paid in full after 10 weeks. After 10 weeks, looks like they don't owe any money. For store B, it requires an initial payment of $60. So if we started at $200 and we pay $60, that means the amount they owe in the beginning is $140. So they had to pay a little bit less up front. So this one, the y-intercept, is only $140. They had to pay a little bit less up front. They're starting with owing $140, but then they're paying $20 a week. So it's going to be negative 20x after starting at 140. So $20 a week after starting at 140. And then let's put that on a graph just to see what it looks like for store B. I'll do this one like in purple. So we're starting at 140, but now they're going 20 every week. So I'm going down 20 over 1, down 20 over 1, down 20 over 1, 20 over 1. And that means this one is only going to take them 7 weeks. Whoops. kind of missed, but oh, I need this. Yep. So this one's only going to take 7 weeks because after 7 weeks, it'll be paid in full. Okay, so now we can see if you have a little bit more money to put down, you can pay it over 10 weeks. But let's say you don't have as much money to put down, you'll have to pay it off in 7 weeks. And you'll have to pay more per month. So this graph shows that this one's paying more per month because it's steeper. It has a steeper rate of change. Okay, that's it. Okay, so I hope this video helped. And make sure you get the independent practice done. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Okay, good to see you out.